Hello and welcome to my competition update. So, right now, I have not been very consistent with posting my progress, but my carbs were cut again today by my coach. I'm like, there's really not a whole lot more carbs to cut. Basically, my non-training days are no carbs other than what comes from vegetables. Just green stuff mostly. Then my training days, the majority of my carbs were my first meal, which is oats, just 40 grams, and then my pre and post workout, which was cream of rice or rice cakes or something like fast like that. So I had been at 45 grams of cream of rice pre and post, and now I'm down to 30. So we are 3.5 weeks out. Well, like 3 weeks, 3 days from the first competition. I am fairly flat, of course. Like even on my training day, my carbs are well below my protein intake. So it's getting sad. 3 weeks will go fairly fast, I'm sure, but it's a whole lot to do, like working on the posing, working on the presentation routine, which is like literally 30 seconds. So it's got to be very pretty, very flowy. So that's probably like the main thing that I have to work on. I've told y'all before, that's like my biggest struggle, I think. So, what does a day of eating look like for me? Well, today's a non-training day. So, I start with fasted cardio, 40 minutes. And so, usually on the non-training days, I do that on the step meal. So, I have to go to the gym. Then, I have 4 other days of that amount of cardio. I typically will do the spin bike or sometimes walking. But, man, I'm telling y'all, I gotta book it to get my heart rate in the zone when I walk. So, but non-training day food-wise, when I got back from the gym this morning, it's basically I have 2 whole eggs, some egg whites, and green stuff. So today was spinach. And then the rest of my meals pretty much look the same as that. It's just on non-training days, my fat is a little bit higher. So that's coming from almonds or nut butter. And then every meal is basically like protein, 5 ounces. I really don't have protein powder on non-training days. Unless, honestly, I just can't take another piece of chicken. Or I do have ahi tuna, which I've been having with cucumbers, and I really like that. It's almost like a treat. So, that's my non-training days. And then training days look very similar. For 2 of my meals are basically like that, but without the almonds or nut butter. And then, like I said, I have the breakfast, the pre and the post. So, 5 meals a day. And I'm training 5 days a week right now still. And it's kind of all I can do to keep getting my workouts. Pushing as hard as I can. Honestly, trying to not let the weight drop that I'm using because, trying to keep all of the muscle that I can while I'm cutting. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And so, anyways, I hope that you are keeping up with me on Instagram, Facebook. Don't do a whole lot of that, but we are doing, just going to let y'all know, and I'll talk about this on my short I'm going to do next, but my husband and I are doing our Swolemate Summer Shred Challenge, okay? This is an 8-week challenge, and I am not one for quick fixes by any means. I think that it takes lifestyle changes. I think it takes a lot of time and consistency, and it's not something that you're going to accomplish your ultimate goal in 8 weeks. However, I think the 8-week challenge is a great starting place for people. This challenge has either body weight, home workouts, or gym workouts. You will have macros customized for you, bi-weekly check-ins, and the group that we have, you can communicate with one another either in our private group in the app or in the Facebook private group. And then there are prizes. So the top shredder will get a $100 gift card plus a Beverly pack, which includes Ultimate Muscle Protein, Lean Out, and then either 7 Keto Muscle Lean, which is like a stimulant type of fat burner, or creatine or glutamine select. So lots of stuff happening, but our challenge starts on June the 2nd, so we would love to get as many people in as we can, male and female. We want both. So, my husband is working on training people as well, so this is kind of our first group effort. We would love to have you join us, so reach out if you have questions, but you can go to my Instagram. It's at Dr. Holly Fields, and I'm sure you will be able to find the info very easily, as well as the link to register. So I'm going to sign off for now. So thank you all, and I'll give you a little bit of an update with where I'm at progress-wise. All right, talk to you soon.